Hello crafters, this is Suzanne for Cat Scrappiness, and she has a new release for the month of August, and it's the Possum Dogs release. Here is the graphics for it. There is an Instagram hop also for this release, so you can participate in the Instagram hop. I will put details below if you want to participate so you can win a prize, and check out all the examples of this awesome dog themed set. Oh, before I get started, Cat Scrappiness is looking for some crafters who want to participate in the video team. I will put the graphic right here. So if you are a YouTuber and a crafter and you want to participate and you want to play with some awesome Cat Scrappiness products every month and do your videos and reviews and tutorials, go ahead and submit to be part of Cat's video team. It's an awesome team with awesome crafters. So check out details on that as well if you want to submit for the video team. Now, let's get into this new release. Let's get started. First up, let's go with the awesome. I like to say awesome, but the set is actually called the Possum Dogs set. Possum Dogs stamp, Possum Dogs sentiments, but I like to call it the awesome Possum Dogs stamps and sentiment stamps. Oh, this is so cute. Look at the dogs. Don't you love it? The measurement on the biggest one. Little bit under 2.5 inches wide by 2.25 inch tall. I do have one example here ready to go. My little guy here. Isn't he cute? Oh, I was having fun coloring up the dogs. I use my Copic markers to color them, and you're going to see some examples that I'm going to show you. So you can purchase each item individually. You can choose what you want, and this is a nice release. So let's take a look at the release. First, Possum Dogs stamps. There is coordinating dies for both of these. The sentiments and the dogs, they are on pre-order, so you can pre-order it. Super duper cute. Look at the sentiments on this. I like big bones and I cannot lie. Dogs are my favorite people. My dog thinks I'm cool. Of course, I use that one first because I have a new dog. Dogs because people suck. I love that too. You're a possum. It was me. I let the dogs out. I choose you. That's a cute one. And see how you have all of this food too. So you could do the I choose you. You had me at woof. Love, love. And I love that these are big enough that you could use them on your scrapbook layouts as well. So you can pre-order coordinating dies. Love that. I'm going to keep this close though because I'm going to show you my card example shortly. Also included in this release, 2 awesome 6x6 stencils. We have the paw print 6x6 stencil. Love that. Look at all the different paw prints. I did make a card using this example here. The dog bone 6x6 stencil. Look at that too. Oh, for all your puppy loving needs. Look at this. So cute. Love the paws, love the bones. Next, we also have 2 paper packs because some of us have our female dogs like I do, Miss Tori, and some of us have our male dogs like I did, Bud, or you have both right now. So here there is Possum Girl, 6x8 double-sided premium cardstock, 16 designs in each. Same thing here with Possum Boy. Now my packs look a little thin. That's because I split the pack in half to then work on them here. Here's boy, here is girl. But I'm going to show you this awesome paper pack. Let's start with the girl first. You get 2 designs of each, and there's 8 designs here. We have awesome neutrals, still bringing in the pink for our female dogs. And you get all this variety too. Large scale patterns, small scale patterns. You get the little dog house here. You're going to flip it over so you can see more of the paper pack. Here is more neutrals. So great foundations to build your cards. Here, lots of pretty pinks too. It's a pink with just a touch of like a dusty rose to it. So it's really pretty. Look at that. Oh, love, 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 love. This reminds me of the polka dots, but it's paws. Isn't that cute? So cute. Here now, we go back into like a darker neutral so you can bring in the browns to balance back. So this is just a great, thoughtful pattern paper pack. Love this too. Fun. Okay, now let's look at the boy. This is Possum Boy. Now what I do love about this is if you don't like pink, you're not using pink collar, pink leash like I do, you can always go here with the blues, because this blue is not a dark navy blue. It's not such a male blue. It's just a nice blue. So if you like blues for your dog, you can balance it, or get both packs and work the paper, because in here, see the neutrals again? And you can play with color on both. Loving the blues too, because out here now, this could represent the outdoors with the doghouse. Here with that shade of blue too. So it's not like a sky blue, but just a little bit deeper than a sky blue. Then here we have all the wonderful neutrals again. Let me flip it back over. You could use actually both paper packs. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love this. Just love these neutrals. They're just so great. And the patterns, the bowl, just fun. Alrighty, crafters. Fun and excitement with the paper pack. All right, let's move on. So there is the release, and then there are little extras. So I'm showing you some of the extras too. Things that were sent to me to play with. We also have sprinkles. Paw print sprinkles, dog bone sprinkles, multicolor paw print sprinkles. Well, these are great for your shakers. You can balance it with your sequins, etc. Cat does carry an extensive set of shaker bits, from sequins to clay to gems, etc. And I will put details below on that too, seeing that I'm mentioning it, so you can check that out. Next, there is another stamp set. So this is for your pet that has passed on. This one is called the Rainbow Bridge Sentiments. I don't know if there's going to be a coordinating die. If there will be, I will update this. Same photopolymer stamps. Here is the Rainbow Bridge. And then some thoughtful sentiments in here for your furry friend or cat too that has passed on. Love this too. I did lose my male dog a couple years ago, so I was thinking of him when I was making this card. Thinking of Bud. Let me do a measurement on the bridge. Call it 3 3/4 of an inch wide by 1 3/4 of an inch tall. Super cute bridge, because you do get that 3D effect. So you could have, you know, going in them here. You can play with the orientation of the stamps on that bridge or keep it out to the side. I kept it out to the side, and you'll see my example. All right, so now on to the examples. So here are my card examples from my Possum Dogs stamp set. Here I did use all the little doggies, and I have one left that I have colored up, but I haven't placed him on a card yet, so that's coming. But super cute. See, you could have done 2 dogs. Cute, cute, cute. Very easy to color as well. Just so cute. Have this one here sleeping, and in the background I use these stamps just to create a background. That's always cool, right? This is the Awesome Dog Sentiment stamps. My dog thinks I'm cool. Here I'm using some enamel dots. I will put links for that enamel dots. Now for the sentiments, this is where I did use the fishtail banner die set. This was released last month, so I will put a link for that as well, so you guys can check out this set. It does make really great movement on the card to house your sentiment, because I do have the pattern paper here. I created my own background, and here I used the stencil. Look at the stencil. Fun, 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 fun. I used on each one the sentiment stamps and my dog stamps. Here is your possum, and I did heat emboss all 3. You don't have to, but I kind of like the look of heat embossing my sentiments. Here it is in white on a craft background. So cute. Look at that. Oh, I love the stencil. Look at that stencil. Isn't that stencil amazing? You don't have to go super bright with the ink. Here I use a more neutral ink. It's a shade of brown, almost like a brown gray. Here I use a pattern paper. This is that heart donut builder. That's what I use there for my little doggy. This is my new dog now, Tori. I've had Tori since June. So yeah, so she's still relatively new. Handful, but I love her. Dogs because people suck. She looks at me like that sometimes too, when she's not getting her way. And here I did use the bone sprinkles on here just for an accent. Love that. And I used the paw stamps here in the background. You see it? Here I didn't use it, but here I use it in pink. Very, very delicate. So I love that you can use these little bits on there along with the dog to create fun on your cards. And then of course here I used it all over. The paw, the treat bag, the food bowl, and the bone. And this is all heat embossed. This is a lot of stamping and heat embossing. Here I use a blue pigment ink and then did clear embossing. Super duper cute. Let's talk now about the extras. So here are the extras. This one, this is the A2 frames die. This also released last month, and it has a sister. That's the mini slimline version of it. I will put links for this as well. These are two awesome die sets right here. Great foundation. And here I use it as a frame. So I could have put acetate and made it into a shaker. I decided not to. I just raised the edges with some foam tape here and then have this recessed in the back. So it's like a frame. You see it? See the 3D-ness of it? I love it. This is on an A2 card base, okay? 110 pound cardstock. And this one, also another A2 card. This one is using, also released last month, the wavy nested dies. That's there. And then there's a bigger one too. So there's two waves. You can think about this one beyond, yes, it's great for like, you know, wavy summer, but here I just use it as a great frame. I think it's fabulous. I could have stacked both and still cut a frame like that because it's a nested die set. Love that. Love that, guys. And both of these are A2 sized, okay? And then back to my fishtail banner. Love, 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 love. Let me give you the measurement on the biggest banner. 5 by 3 3/8 of an inch wide, and you get 5 of them. So here I just used the different sizes and matched it up with these awesome possum sentiments. I love to call it the awesome possum because this set is just so much fun. Will there be a cat one? Not 100% sure, but knowing Cat, her name is Cat, so maybe. But right now we are focusing on the dog version, okay? Super duper 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 cute. So now moving on. Also available is a reverse tweezer. Love. So if you love a reverse tweezer, this is great. Why would you use a reverse tweezer? If you have a project, let's pretend this is a sheet of paper and this is another sheet of paper. You glue them together. You can use your reverse tweezer to hold something while the glue sets, or also to pick up your bits and stuff. But these are very handy for holding things. Really, really handy for that. So just in your regular crafty tool stash, I could use it here to hold. Let's say I needed drying time between this piece and that piece. You could use this on it. That's what this is great for. Or holding this onto that little bit on. Especially wet glue, it just needs a little time to set. That's what these are fabulous for. So, and pretty too. Love a pretty tool. I know. I'm that kind of crafter. Yes, I love a pretty tool. Nice rainbow iridescent color. All right, moving on. Rainbow Bridge Sentiment. So let me leave it here so you guys can see the reference. And here is my slimline card. Yes, I was thinking of Bud while I was making this card. That's my little Bud there. He was 14 years old when he passed. Still miss him. So yes, I was really thinking of Bud here. This I use. This is actually all watercolor. First time ever doing the watercolor background with a watercolor image. I like the results. So here, I use my Zig watercolor markers. This is just a watercolor pan set that I apply water to the little pan and then use a big brush and just painted sky and ground. I stamped the dog in black pigment ink, and then I stamped some sentiments here. So forever in our hearts, so sorry for the loss of your faithful friend. And this is on a slimline card featuring Cat's reverse scallop slimline die. This one measures 3 1/4 by 8 1/4. So this is on a 3 1/2 by 8 1/4 inch card base. So you do get a little edging here. And I did pick this kind of a dark teal. And if you notice, what I love about this set, because it does come out like this, I put the outside of the bridge there and then tuck the rest of it in here. So it itself has a little 3D effect, if you notice it in that corner right here. And come out. I did fussy cut this, and I used an X-Acto knife in the middle here just to cut out the little slats here. It wasn't so bad. Wasn't so bad. And I did a wash here. I'm gonna definitely try this technique again with the watercolor background wash. This is all on watercolor paper. Both pieces are on watercolor paper. As you can see, the texture, which is kind of nice too. So if you have that special someone who their pet passed and you want to send them your love, There's a love. You can make a card. Love the rainbow. This is a really nice set. This is great sympathy for somebody's loss of a pet, or for your own pet if you want to make a layout type thing, which I actually did do that a couple years back, so I know what this is. Sad, but remembering a great pet. On this, I did use the Aqua AB Jewels. Love this Jewels. She has a whole jewel line. So along with the fabulous sprinkles, the sequins, check out her jewels and gems. I will put links then, separate links then for that. And speaking about that too, I forgot about the enamel dots. Did I tell you about these enamel dots? She has a lot of enamel dots as well. Here they go. On this one, I use this pack, which as you can see I'm using right there. Kind of a nice opaque white. You see it? Love, 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 love. And then this one, I think this one is called America the Great. Nice because it is opaque. It is a solid red, solid white, solid blue. Sometimes that's exactly what you need. So she has both, whether you want it more translucent or more solid. I love that. Options and choices. Love. I do have a second bridge here ready to go. This one is on Copic friendly paper, so this one will be an alcohol ink version. I just wanted to show you what it looks like stamped out, and that's it. Watercolor. Alrighty, crafters, I hope you really check out this awesome set. It is all kinds of possum goodness, covering a wide range of needs for your dog. And like I said, you could do the coordinating die, you could do the pre-order. Stencils, fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous paper pack. I would have gotten this anyway, even if I wasn't part of the team, just because Tori and Bud. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And then, of course, all the great bits. And then her awesome background dies. Oh, I tell you, fabulous, fabulous. She has an extensive set of slimline dies, A2 dies, but check out all these great foundation dies too. They really do help make your card making easier and quicker. Alrighty, crafters, check the links below and also check out our Instagram hop. See everybody's examples, okay? Alrighty, crafters, until the next video, stay crafty, my friends. Bye.